Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. We continue with the 36th Sabad from Asa Mahalla Pehla, composition of the first Nanak in the Rag Asa. The recitation. Kita Hovai Kare Karaia, tis kya kahiye bhai, jo kuch karna so kar rahya, कीते क्या चतुराई, तेरा हुक्म भला तुध भावै, नानक ताको मिले वडाई, साचे नाम समावे रहाओ। किरत पया परवाना लिखया, बहुड़ हुक्म न होई, जैसा लिखया तैसा पढ़या, मेट न सकै कोई। जे को दरगह बहुता बोलै, नाव पवे बाजारी, सतरंज बाजी पक्कै नाही, कच्ची आवे सारी। ना को पढ़या पंडित बीना, ना को मूरख मंदा, बंदी अंदर सिफ्त कराए, ताको कहिए बंदा। Guru Nanak is teaching us about the paradox of life, of holding and reconciling seemingly contradictory ideas. So let's examine this passage. Kita Hove. Kita Hove is a reference to a creature, one who is created. Kita Hove, creation. Kare Karaia. So a creature is one that is created and it acts as its given nature causes it to act. We all act according to design, functionality. So Kita Hove Kare Karaia. This kya kahiye bhai? What else can be said about creatures? That they do and act as they are designed. Jo kish karna so kar rahya. Whatever comes to pass is the will of the Creator, not the outcome of the creature's skill. Kite kya chaturai. So it is within the system that creatures function. Hukam. And that is what the Guru comes to. Tera hukam pala tud bhave. Tera hukam pala. Good is your will. Goodness. That is the ultimate, the supreme goodness is your will. Tud bhave, and may your will be sweet to us, acceptable. And Nanak says, Nanak taako mile vadai. The gift is given to those sache naam samave, who realize the self, who understand their true nature through self-knowledge, naam. And what is the gift? The gift is to be in harmony with hukam, with the will, to accept the will. So the Guru says, so we are acting as designed. So we transact the business of life. Kirtupaya. And when we transact the business of life, our transactions are recorded. Kirtupaya paravanna likhya. Paravanna, an official record. Everything is being recorded. In other words, we are scripting our destiny. Bahod hukam na hoi. So our transactions are recorded in accordance with the law here being hukam, and cannot be redacted. Bahud hukam na hoi. We've often seen documents that are redacted, censored. That does not work here. So once written, it's written. And what is written is then played back within the court of one's consciousness. What is written is played back. Jaisa likhya, taisa padya. It's played back. It's read back to you. And that cannot be erased. Met na sake koi. So we record our acts on the tablet of our mind. So in other words, we are constantly creating an ever-moving baseline for the future. We are scripting our destiny within the governing structure of hukam. And hukam inevitably takes its course. Jeko dargah bahota bola, nao pave bajari. Jeko dargah bahota bola. Dargah, the court, which is within your consciousness. If you protest, bahota bola, the outcome, or if you protest outcomes, if you don't like the outcome of something, the Guru says, nao pave bajari. That protestation is deemed lowly and vulgar. It's vulgarity to protest outcomes. Acceptance is the key. The Guru says those who protest really have not matured in this chess-like game of life. Shataranj baji pakke nahi. So the life is equated to a game of chess, where there are moves that are made and there are consequences for making those moves. So one who doesn't understand this but protests has not matured, has not grasped the essence. Sataranj baji pakke nahi. Pakke, ripen, maturity. Kachi, still immature. Ave sari. The outcomes are immature and you miss the essence. Na ko padya pandit bina, na ko murkha manda. Let us not label anyone as a learned scholar or a wise person. Na ko padya pandit bina. And at the same time, we shouldn't call out anyone as foolish or evil. Na ko murkha manda. The real test, the real mark of being human is to develop qualities, virtues within the bounds of hukam, within our limitations. Bandi andar sift karaye, taako kahiye banda. That is the mark of a human. So Guruji is teaching us acceptance and action. How do we reconcile these two? How do we accept without rancor, without complaint? Tera hukam pala, he says. How do we accept life as it presents itself? How do we accept circumstances that bind us, that are not to our liking? How do we accept fellow humans as they are? And yet, there is an imperative to act, because we are designed to act. So this makes us want to plunge into the world that appears to be in much need of repair. How do we reconcile these ideas? We see violence, injustice. So therefore, acceptance does not mean complacency. It does not mean placid contentment. It still means we have to act within the bounds of hukam, within the bounds of this game. We must plunge in and fight against injustice, against violence, against cruelty, but understand the game. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.